Charlie Nicholas, whom I've just been speaking to, getting over his serious leg break. And the referee today is Mr. McLeish from Stonehouse. He against the wind in this first half, and it is a pity that there's so much talent sitting in the stand watching this game, but that really is what the League Championship is all about, overcoming these handicaps, having the players in the pool in great depth to fill in, and that is why, of course, the old firm, Celtic in this case, are very strong, because they've slotted in players, even though notable players have been absent. McGarvey turned neatly enough, but he doesn't have the strength to go right through with it. The pitch in the middle of the field looks rather devoid of grass, but it's not cutting up too badly yet. Well, that is high, surely. Free kick. Well, it certainly looked the other way to me, but there we are. St. Wouldn't get that free kick. That's the one to the linesman to tell that defensive wall to go further back, and they don't. The free kick is taken. Sullivan. Well, that's a brilliant ball. Good play by Celtic. McGarvey sending Craney away. Sullivan is inside. It's a brilliant pass. Good move. 1, 2, 3 moves. Look at it again. That's quick counter-attacking football at its best. He just touched to the side, then swept away to Craney. Craney going forward. Sullivan signalling for the ball, and that final pass by the youngster wasn't far away at all. Totally misjudged that. And a very brilliant run by McGarvey, and a very well tackle indeed. Fulton, McGarvey and Danny McGrain going in saying that that was over the odds. McLeod goes forward as Tommy Burns chips that to the side. Jimmy Bone, Scanlon won't get that. Craney again back, picking him off. Beckett just in touch. Beckett once again behind it. McLeod. Good 1-2. There's a brilliant goal. Superbly taken. 16 minutes of the first half gone, rejoicing amongst the Celtic supporters for a quite superbly driven home goal by Wonder McLeod. Well, you can see for yourself it looked very awkward as it bobbed around there. The kind of ball very difficult to control. But this execution of that is almost perfection. That's a good ball to the side. Lex Hutchison should get it. Just. Wants a 1-2, a bit too obvious. Very late tackle, it seemed to me, but the referee waves play on. Scanlon, Danny McGrain with him. Puts that to the side. Jimmy Bone, good jump by Bone. The ball still not over. And the corner kick. Tommy Burns. McGarvey ran well for it. That's McCluskey tempting the man forward. Neatly inside Burns. There's a lovely 1-2. Just overdone, and Thompson can't get down on it. Swept away by Fulton. And Danny McGrain up again. Controls that well. Really, the pressure is on, and away. Tommy Burns, a great goal. 2-0. Right on the half hour. And let's give a lot of credit to Danny McGrain for keeping possession for Celtic when they looked as if they might lose it. Sweeping it right in, wasn't cleared effectively. And look at the crisp way that was sent home. 2-0. And St. Mirren are under the kind of pressure that does not require passes like that. Both goalkeepers taking these cross balls very well, and it's not all that easy today. There's a troublesome wind. Beckett should get that. Oh, Craney picked them off very well. He does these reverse passes excellently, Craney. Going one way and then putting it to the man in the run. That's a gift to Celtic. There's McCluskey inside. Oh, but it's Sullivan who puts it away before it reaches McCluskey. 7 minutes of the first half remaining. Once again, good play by Celtic on the right. And when that ball was driven across, it was McCluskey who was lying inside near the goal line, but it was almost an interception by Sullivan coming up, driving it in, and that puts Celtic, I think, beyond the slightest possibility of danger, even at this stage. McCormack again, should be mopped up by Moyes, and is. Burns on the break. This is where Celtic been good. Came back a little and then breaking very quickly. A lot of good play. That's an excellent ball. Mirren wide open. McCluskey driving forward. Might do it himself. He does. No wonder he turns to the crowd for the applause. The limelight right on him there. We're virtually on the half-time whistle, and that, I'm sure, is a nail in the coffin, and perhaps not the last one. St Mirren very wide on the left, but that was not an easy shot to take. He strode in, kept his balance, took measure of the goal, and swept it rather majestically away. The contented George McCluskey. This is now developing into Roth. Mugabe. There's Sullivan. Sullivan again goes forward, and there might be a touch there. It's not the fifth. It was so near it. St Mirren are being taken apart, and there's simply no answer to the way that Celtic have been raiding forward in this game. That is a curling one and just beyond, and I think everybody at Love Street in black and white will be grateful for that little breather. Goes, and I think the second half for the Celtic supporters will consist of singing and dancing, because they realise now it's all over. They've got the 2 points, and the astonishing thing is we saw a quite superb goal, that first one by Monty McLeod, and I thought, well, you can hardly better that. Well, you ain't seen nothing yet, as he said, because up came other 3 excellent goals. That one by Tommy Burns, superbly struck, cleanly struck away, and then Sullivan from that move on the right, coming up, and the ball looked as if it might reach McCluskey, stepping in and ramming it home, and then that wonderful solo effort by George McCluskey, who was sent well away. As I said, a very difficult ball to take, coming in from that angle, and bang, in it went. Well, you can judge it, which is the best of the 4. McDougall has come on for Jim Bogue at the start of the second half, but honestly, after what we've just seen, it's not a straightforward substitution. St Mirren needs something like a magic wand. They really were taken apart in the latter part of the first half. Suddenly the defence went. It buckled, was exposed, and brilliantly exposed at that. All the goals, excellent ones. And that is entertainment. Putting the ball in the back of the net. Turns well, just a bit too much in it as he pushed it forward. McDougall, first real touch of the ball. There he is again. Celtic right across the edge of the box, making it difficult for St Mirren to see goal. They do that, and it's a good ball, a great goal. That's retaliation by the substitute, Frank McDougall. Very well taken, and that's the way to fight back. 4-1 now. Good ball away to the outside. Beautifully driven across, and McDougall came racing and timed it to perfection. sure Ricky McFarlane wanted some drive to pick up the morale of his team, and they've done exactly that right at the beginning of the second half, and that is absolutely ideal. McCluskey puts it to the side as Craney came in. St Mirren wanting to make a game of it. Bunds turns well, and this is where St Mirren have found it difficult to pin Celtic down. The turning of the front runners, that's good play, good understanding. A man in difficulties pushing it back, getting into the clear and getting on the return. Brilliant football by Celtic. Here's McLeod with a chance. He's going to do it, yes. Beckett certainly put it over the line, but I think I'll give the credit to Murdo McLeod, scoring Celtic's fifth goal, 5-1. And the Horns are warm on the terracing. We've only gone 5 minutes, 2 goals in that space. Now look at the interchange of play. Let's take that goal away back. And Celtic keeping possession well. Bunds under pressure, getting it back again, pushing it forward. The ball swept in there. Craney in there, the touch away to the side, and Murdo McLeod, even though Beckett got the touch there, putting in the fifth. Well, that's a good ball, it's not offside. McGarvey, will he chip it? He doesn't. I think the chip may have been more profitable, but at 5-1 up, maybe you can afford the luxury of a miss like that. But the gap on the St Mirren defence, well, wide open. The Clyde tunnel there, and in he went. Good running by McCluskey. He has Beckett with him. Forward it goes. McGarvey again. Well, we could have had the veritable cricket score by now. 2 in a minute he's missed. Good running by McCluskey, and McGarvey in the right position. I think he just tried to dab at it, shipped it up like a 10-iron. Here's McDougall again. Will he get it? Brilliant save. What an astonishing game. It's worth about 6 I've seen this season. That really was a superb save by Bonner. And McDougall almost chipped and really stretched up. I mean, that really was going beyond him. He was committed fully, and McDougall did the right thing. Stark putting it back towards his own goal. Boys, Craney, how will he bring it down? It's over. McGray. Craney wriggles out of it well. To get rid of most of that blood we saw in the first half, by the way. McCluskey allows it to go forward. Back to McCluskey. Great move. It was the quickness of the 1-2 there that deceived St Mirren entirely. And the youngster, Danny Craney, in on it again with McCluskey. First to the right, then back to the left. And that was neatly taken by McCluskey, but just over. So Leslie felt that. Sullivan. Here's Craney. McGarvey gone wide again. There's Craney. That's a lovely pass by Craney. There's the chip. There's nobody there for Celtic now. Once again, Craney opening that very tight defence, that delicate chip, and he's done that with great precision this afternoon. There's a good pass now to Stark. Back goes McLeod. Give it away now. Oh. McLeod wanted to put that right out of sight. That's loose. There's Rex Richardson in a brilliant save. And for a goalkeeper who's been looking down the pitch, seeing more action at the other end, that's not bad to have that resource at that time when he could have been a little bit cold already in his half. 2 brilliant saves. And which is the best of the two, I'm not quite sure. The better of the two, I'm not quite sure. Brilliantly tipped over. Curling, and that must be, yes! The second by McDougall. 5-2, the simplest of goals. After an excellent save, this should not have been allowed to happen. The ball going right across the face of the goal, and 15 minutes into the second half, McDougall, on as a sub, nudges in his second goal. Well, McDougall took it well, checked it, shielded the ball, pushes it out there. Jimmy Ball, a bit slack goal by Ball. Certainly some good look promising. Richardson going on the outside. Abercrombie, Burns, foiled it well. Beckett. There's Copeland. Held onto it neatly now. Lex Richardson. Ball is going wide and will get it. Moyes going with him. Richardson at the back. Bit of dancing, dodging about. Little shuffle. Beckett, not such a good ball. He need more altitude. Beckett again, that's a nice neat ball forward. Stark really got in the way of that. Scandal. Waits for the control and a rather disappointing effort to put that into the penalty area. On a kick. Juiced Mirren. And that's almost it is. No, what a scramble. It's like the Eden Wall game down there.